Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am mr.lamchaneygurung, and like I always say, always think before you sink. In order to do that, today I will charge your brain with a brief discussion on an electrical vehicle charging company called Chargepoint. Okay, electrical vehicle charging company Chargepoint officially announced Thursday that it was going public through a reverse merger with Switchbank Energy Acquisition, ticker symbol SBE. This deal would value this California-based company Chargepoint at more than $2.4 billion. And upon transaction closing and assumption that no redemption by Switchbank million in cash will result a total pro forma equity value of approximately $3 billion. So currently, if you want to buy Chargepoint, you will need to buy the shares of Switchbank Energy Acquisition Corporation. Again, ticker symbol is SBE, which is currently trading at around $15 mark. Okay, Chargepoint is a business-to-business company that sells the charging software and the hardware itself. However, they do not monetize energy or driver utilization, which means that they do not make money out of the energy used to charge the electrical vehicles. This is how they break their revenue when it comes to making money. That 80% is from their network charging stations and 20% is from their recurring income, which is their software and the warranty as well. The company anticipates revenue to grow by 60% on a compound basis on an annual growth rate from 2020 to 2026, which means that they will hit $2 billion in revenue by 2026. This, however, is only what they say in the investor presentation. Revenue, out of which revenue is 51% from the upfront installation. So 51% is to actually install the charging station, and 49% comes from the recurring income, which is the software and all the maintenance. Okay, and this is directly correlated to the number of charging points that they are able to sell or fit, and they are expecting that $450 million with this merger will take them to a positive cash flow, and that means till date they are in a loss. Their balance sheet is in a negative territory. Okay, Chargepoint was founded in 2007, so which means it's a relatively old company as well. So it has a lot of experience in its books as well, and it has managed to attract a large number of funding from both private ventures investors, large strategic investors, including BMW, Siemens, AG, US Energy, and firms and other firms, and American Electrical Power Corporation, Inc. as well. And currently they have over 4,000 customers, and their largest client significantly grows when it comes to the recurring income as time goes by. As you can see on this chart, obviously we are entering an electrical vehicle phase, so it's just starting. Electrical vehicle phase is just starting. We are just getting rid of the fossil fuel vehicles, so we will need more of these charging points in the future, in the years to come. And they expect that their top 25 current customers, to increase a cumulative spending by 14 times over a period of just 3 years. Okay, as it's shown on this chart as well. Okay, Chargepoint's revenue, I will do a quick fundamentals as well from this chart. Chargepoint's revenue was 147 million last year, and it forecast is to grow. Oh yeah, obviously I said earlier, to 2 billion by 2026. And according to the slides presented, this is all, yeah, according to the slides presented in the investors presentation itself. It also expects an operating profit of 86 million in 2024, and which is up from a net loss of 133 million in 2009, and 340 million is what they want to achieve by 2026. So great thing as an investor. It's a relatively like a new technology. It's a booming technology. It's the future. At the same time, they want to grow as well exponentially, and obviously it's going to take some time, so at least around 4 to 6 years before they start making profit. But what they are doing is their profit is, their intention is their profit is increasing at the same time. So mostly they are focusing on having more charging points as well, which is a good sign, at least for me as an investor. Second, they have got something new to offer on the table, and thirdly, they are managing their losses and increasing their net profit at the same time. Okay, currently they have these types of chargers available in public and home as well. So they have this public level charger, public level DC fast charger, and level 2 home, which is probably they can come and install at your houses as well. Okay, customers can use, the thing is, customers can use this Chargepoint service by using just their phone. Again, this is a huge plus point. So they can download the app, and they can it's just like using your mobile banking app as well. And they can also charge by using card. So if you don't want to use mobile phone app, or if you don't have access to the internet all the time, you can use their card as well, or you can use your credit card itself. Okay, a driver can go to the Chargepoint station and use these mediums and apps to charge their car, and their transactions will be readily available on their mobile phone if they want to see, or they can have a sort of statement, and they can check on the laptop later on. So that is convenient at the same time. And also your friends, they can, let's say in case of an emergency, they can use, or your friends, or your family, they can use, let's say if you are a father paying for your son's or daughter's bill as well, so they can charge using your account. They can charge their thing using the credits on your account as well. Currently, Chargepoint operates in 115,000 charging ports globally, and mostly they are in North America, and as previously said, it is aiming to increase by 2.4 million by 2025, and 82.6 million charges have been delivered and counting at the current state. So they have already charged 86.2 million times. Okay, here you can see a map that you can use from their website, to find your local, your nearest charging point stations. Okay, and since I live in UK, I can also use this map to find my nearest charging point stations as well. So it is available in Europe as well. So Chargepoint offerings have attracted a growing number of customer base from more than 4,000 organizations, and business building a network to charge. Okay, Chargepoint also offers charge through networking roaming integration across North America and Europe, as I have already shown you in the previous map. Okay, here you can see all these companies already using the Chargepoint in their integration. Obviously you have these companies, these giants like Netflix, Disney, Walmart, FedEx, and the way it goes forward from here, the way I see it is more and more of the companies will want them, and more and more of these charging stations will be available in the future as we get rid of the diesel and petrol vehicles. Okay, imagine that, imagine a scenario now. You go to shopping, you go to do your groceries in Walmart, or in our case is Asda's, or Tesco as well. So it might take you about 15 to half an hour to do your weekly groceries. So let's say a customer, he can park his car in a parking bay where the charge point is available. I will show you a picture as well, just like this. Yeah, okay. So imagine you charge your car, you don't have to do anything, you use your card or your app as well. Easy, go do your thing. And as you know, Tesla and all these EVs are improving their battery life and charging time as well. So by the time you do your groceries, within 15 minutes or half an hour, your car will have a full charge as well. You're ready to go for God knows how many miles, maybe 200-300 miles easily. Okay, so that can be done as well. So don't be surprised if these things, these charging ports, they start popping up all over Walmart or your nearest groceries or 7-Eleven, as you can see in this diagram as well, and in some of the convenience stores as well. Okay, in some of their parking bays as well. Plus, the good thing is that the customers, these let's say Walmart, Tesco's, 7-Eleven, as you can see on this picture, they can do a personal, customers, they can do their personal branding as well. So but basically they will be using Chargepoint stations and Chargepoint services and Chargepoint software, but they will have their 7-Eleven logo or Walmart logo or Disney logo, and they can still use this product. So that was all the pros about Chargepoint. Let me talk some cons about this Chargepoint as well. Some of them, they come from my personal experience as well. As some of my friends, you might have already known that I'm a civil engineer. So I do a lot of my road works, which include parking bays and underground parking garage as well. And I have come across these charging points, obviously not from Chargepoint, it was from some other company. So I did set it out for my workers to be to get them installed. I worked in Colindale for about 2 years, and during the span of 2 years there were 3 different model changes while installing the charging point. Obviously not replacing them, but as we get along. So there was a new upgrade, I saw 3 different models upgrade within 2 years. So just like let's say just like an iPhone, it keeps upgrading 1 year. So what might be very efficient might not be very efficient compared to the new model that comes out next year. That might be a problem. But as you can see on this chart, currently they are doing around 32,000 shipping per year, and obviously this year, because it was very dramatic, so they decreased, the numbers were decreased to 31,000. But provided that the electrical vehicle is growing like anything, the industry is growing like anything, it is taking over. So next year in 2021 they have a projection of 50,000, and then 80,000, and eventually 425,000. So what I'm guessing is, by the time they reach that threshold, suppose within 10-15 minutes, the car will be fully charged, or they reach that threshold. I think the delivery number will eclipse this current 32,000 number that they are doing at the minute. So it will be, by the time the volume has gone up for installing this car charger, the technology will be there up on that it will have that benchmark already over there. That might be enough to save, over the period of time. Secondly, there are other companies like Blink, and you got Tesla as well, Tesla supercharging as well, that might give good competition to Chargepoint. But Chargepoint itself is a veteran already, because this company has a lot of stations, and it was already established in 2007, and probably they must have already gone through a lot of trial and error as well. And plus that will have the software and hardware when they upgrade this, and they already have a significant chunk of the market share when it comes to electrical vehicle charging. So by the time these new companies that they chase up to Chargepoint, I think Chargepoint will be leaps ahead. So that is another advantage, competitive advantage as well. And lastly, another thing that I might of struck is Tesla, these all charging points, they can be attached in a house, and you might be thinking, if people start charging in their house, it won't be very much effective putting them in some public locations as well. But the thing is, like, the thing to make it up is charging point, half of their revenue, they come from later on, they will come from their software upgrade and maintenance. So software upgrade and maintenance, trust me, I think they know how to keep their customers within their ecosystem. That is what you wanna look as well, if you wanna invest in a company for a long term as well. As you know, this is the Switch Bank daily chart. This is the candlestick. The news broke out on somewhere here on 24th of September that they are merging. So obviously it did open at around $12, and then within the next 2 days it went all the way up to $16. Yeah. Now this is what happens generally when we get this news of a merger. Normally they shoot up. I guess you will have an ample buying opportunity somewhere here. It might come around $12 back, somewhere back to $12 as well. I would say it would be a great entry point, even if we could get it again at $13. That's normally what happens where in a SPAC merger. It suddenly, when you have a hype, it reaches a point, top point within a few days, and then it starts coming down. It might not happen that way, it might keep on going up as well, but normally this is what happens when you look technically at a normal SPAC announcement. Okay, and the goal is for it to shoot higher. So guys, I really hope that this video was enough to charge your portfolio with Chargepoint. Me, I'm gonna buy some more in the future when I have some more cash, free funds left in my account. If you think this video was informative in some way or other, please do not forget to like this video. If you have any other opinion, if you want me to talk about any other topic, please do not forget to write on the comment section down below. And obviously I will be coming out with different shares, different companies as well, and I will do different how-to videos in the coming days, so stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. That would mean a lot to me. On that note, like I always say, think before you sink. Goodbye, my friends.